greater than 0. Okay, what should I do? Well, I convert temporary to equation. Temporary to equation. You solve for y. Okay, and we compare with the famous equation, slope intercept equation, and we compare. I discover one of b is 0 because it's missing. Look at that, b is 0. B is 0. B is 0. So the point is 0, 0. This line passing through the point 0, 0 because b is 0. And it's slope phi. Since slope phi, remember the definition for the slope, m is equal rise from. Okay, in our example, 5 over 1, because 5 is a whole number, any whole number you're supposed to get denominator 1. So wrong is 1 and 5 is, and rise is 5, sorry. Entonces, si es 5 positive, es 5 up, 5 unit up from the 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 to the right. And we discover a second point is the point 1, 5. That point, remember, was the point 0, 0. And we connecting this point by the line, straight line, but what kind of line? Solid or dotted? Solid or dotted? So no equal sign like that is dotted line. Dotted line, dotted line, dotted line. Let me show you. Like that. Guys, this is symbolic way. You know, mathematics have a lot of symbols, and you need to be familiar to understand the mathematics with the symbol, no? So when you have no equal sign, okay, but it's easy to understand. In my mind, I don't know, look. Equal sign includes, suppose que this line represent the boundary between two countries, United States, Mexico. And when there's no equal, that means that the boundary do not belong to any country. And when it's equal, yes, belong to the one country. Okay? So the symbolic way to indicate this in mathematics is when it's equal, when our inequality contain equal sign, is solid line. When the inequality do not contain, it's dotted line. Entonces we have 50-50. You shade above or below. I have no idea. Okay, entonces we can do in different way. And just at this moment, can you let me know what is the way you prefer? Suppose.
It's above.
It's above. Yes, you're right. How do you know? Because it's greater than. But okay, be careful. Be careful. You must isolate y. Like that. I bring 5y because in some examples a little bit tricky, confusing. I move 5y to the right hand side. Okay, positive. Okay. Entonces, my recommendation is don't rush. You slow down and isolate the y. Because sometimes another problem more complicated you see after, you need to multiplication or division by negative numbers. So you switching, you reverse it, then equality sign. Be careful. Therefore is tricky, no? Therefore, in this case, greater than, and the greater than, I know que es above. Because I know que less than is below. Okay, entonces my solution look like that. You know, I highlight that part, but it's the entire plane like that. Any point below the line is the solution for this inequality. Point
so then it was
here.
above. So then it was above?
Above. Absolutely, above. Make sense que above? Above. Okay. What is the interpretation of this? Interpretation this is, and on the line, is equal sign. Is equal sign. Is equal. A little bit point, testing point, above the line is greater than, and below is less than. Make sense, right? So si our inequality contain this greater than, is because it's above. Clear or not clear?
Professor, I still don't know what I need to highlight.
You highlight, okay. Miss Oliveira, look, the solution for this part is no x equal to. No, the solution for that part is graphically. The part que you highlight represent the solution for this inequality. Remember, this is two-dimension. In two-dimension, we have no one values. You have a bunch of values. Any point inside the yellow part, when you plug it in here, the statement is true, satisfy this inequality. Remember, in one dimension problem inequality, so the equation is, okay, this is a good question, super interesting question. Equation have one solution, two solution, three solution. Okay, equation. But inequality in 1D, you remember that I using interval in one dimension, huh? Exactly the same idea that we are doing in 1D, we are doing now in 2D. But in 2D, we have 2 degrees of freedom. So we have vertical and horizontal. Therefore, the solution is a semi-plane or not exactly semi-plane. It's a region. So this is solution region. This is a solution region. This is now clear or no clear, miss?
A little bit.
Okay, listen. I have a good news for you. A good news is that we can use it always in that part. We can use in Desmos. Okay, I present Desmos last time. Yes or no?
Yes.
Let me try to do the these two problems I do by hand. Let me try to do in Desmos, and you see surprise, and you are happy after that, and maybe you see more clear. Okay, I switch into Desmos. Okay, let me see. Do you see Desmos now?
Yes, Professor.
Now I click here in the plus sign. You adding one folder. Okay, I want to call question 1. I come back to the question 1. Press enter. In the next line, I type in the equation. I like so much using the keyboard of Desmos. No the keyboard of our computer, because it is more complete. It have more information. This is minus 3 3x minus 3x plus y. You don't need to solve for y. No. Less than or equal 1. Bang. I put it hiding the keyboard. And the part that I highlight in the blue color is the solution for this inequality. Any point satisfy perfectly this inequality. Above no, below yes. More clear or no?
Yes, Professor. Thank you.
Now, let me try to solving the second question. Question 2, remember, was y. Let me using the keyboard and this one again. Y minus 5x minus 5x greater than, no equal, no greater than. Look at this. We have 4 symbols here. 0. Boom. And press enter. Oh, in this case, I don't know why Desmos select purple color, but you see that the boundary is dotted line.
Yes.
Eso. And you shape the region above the line. That is solution. End the story. Any question? Super clear or super confusing? Super clear or super confusing?
Clear.
Ah, but I want to complicate more your life. I want to complicate more your life because we have system of linear equations, linear inequality. Sorry. What mean to be system? System is 2 inequality, 3 inequality, 4 inequality. Wow. And you need to interpretation one by one and the rectangular coordinate system. Okay, suppose you have this inequality, x greater than or equal to 0.
Professor, you see on the program
Ah,
Desmos.
yeah. Sorry. Okay, I try to bring another theoretical example, number 4. Number 3, no? Number 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 3. We have several inequalities. Wow. Y greater than or equal to 0. X plus Y equal 8. No, less than or equal, sorry, 8. And 3x plus 5y less than or equal to 30. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 inequalities together form an entire system of inequality in 2 dimensions. Okay. I can do by hand. But it's not too complicated, but it's too long. It's easy, but it's long. However, I recommend using Desmos. Entonces I want to explain some recommendation when you use Desmos and the system. Okay, I switch it to Desmos again. Okay, Desmos again. Okay, I want to call question 3. Question 3. But professor, I want 1, 2, 3, no 1, 3, 2. Okay, no problem. I click here and drag. 1, 2, 3. Now I press enter when you want to put different equations. So you put x. I open the keyboard, x greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. Boom. What the hell is that? Look at that. The entire first quadrant and the fourth quadrant is when the x is positive. Okay. We are doing step by step. I recommend using the same color. Why? I want to explain after. The second inequality is y greater than or equal to 0. Again, we use on the keyboard y greater than or equal to 0. Pero, okay, no. Okay, no red, black color. Black color is good. Okay, and you see the intersection in between the first inequality, que es x greater than or equal to 0, and the second, que es y less greater than or equal to 0, represent the first quadrant. It's obvious, because the first quadrant is when your x and y are positive both. And the second quadrant, no, because x is negative, y is positive. And the third quadrant, both are negative. And the fourth quadrant, x is positive, but y is negative. O sea, the region que satisfy this inequality and this inequality is the first quadrant. Basically, my two first inequality represent first quadrant. Okay, I understand. Do you follow me? Follow me? I need to understand you follow me.
Yes, Professor.
Eso, bueno. Let's continue typing the second, the third inequality, sorry, que es x plus y less than or equal 8. Blue color, no blue color, black color. Black color, because when you use the same color, the dark part represents the intersection. Oh, okay. This represents a line. This is the border line. split the plane in two parts. But this less than is so because below the line. Now, so far, the solution for the first inequality, second inequality, and third inequality is that triangle. It's that triangle. Okay, I understand very well now. Wow, using decimal is fantastic. Now 3x, the last one, 3x plus 5y, 5y, less than or equal 30. 30, no? It's 30, yeah. It's 30. But no green, no green, black again. I change the color. You click in the icon, hold the mouse, and select the color. Bang. Okay, so in your opinion, what is the final answer for this 1, 2, 3, and 4 inequality? I put this example because this example is too complicated. In the real life, we are using only 2 or 3, at most 3 inequality. So basically, the solution region is not triangle, it's the quadrilateral. This is one side, this is another side, this is another side, and this is the last side. It's the closed figure que contain 4 sides, and this part is the hard part, the dark part, sorry, represent the solution for this system. Do you see or no? Confusing or clear?
Confusing.
What part confusing?
I didn't understand the interception of them.
Well, no, okay. Desmos are doing the hard work, que es plot the line, no? Okay, the intersection, Okay, the only thing that you need to do now after you type in the inequality is see what is the intersection. The intersection is the region in which this region gets a black color overlap, stay together. So how do you recognize? You using the same color, say maybe black or maybe red. You see that the parquet is dark. And this is the answer, right? Oliveira?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, super. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the original package that we are doing. Remember, we are doing the question 40, no? Do you remember that?
No.
No, you don't remember. So in the package we are doing last class, okay, it's the package we studied at the beginning of this chapter, no? Do you have here physically?
I don't think we did 40.
40. No. Listen, it's not the package I sent yesterday. No. It's the package that we continue working. Remember that we...
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Remember the last one, I remember.
We stopped at number 39.
Exactly. We finished in 39, no? We did 39. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now 40. Now 40. 40 is the system of inequality to x plus y less than or equal 4, inequality number 1, and x minus 1 greater than or equal 0, inequality number 2. This is my system. Okay, everyone is connecting with the example that we are doing or no? And you can see that we have 4 choices to select. Option A, B, C, and D. Okay, let's do it by hand. And after I try to do using decimals and verification that we are doing okay or no. Okay. So now this is the system. The system you select one by one separately. The first inequality is 2x plus y is less than or equal 4. And so for y. Y is less than or equal minus 2x plus 1. Now I want to temporarily convert to equation. The reason que temporary I convert to equation is because the line, this is a line, the solution for this is a line, the solution for this is no line, is a region. So I do the line, and the line is easy because the line is split the plane 2 dimension into semi-plane. And the thing is select whether the bar is above or below. Okay? Let's do it by hand. By hand. By hand. This is X, this is Y. Immediately I recognize that we have here 4, BF4. So the Y in a set of this line is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I plot that point, get 0,4. And from this point is lowest negative 2. And negative 2, remember, over 1 is wrong and right. It's a classical. That wrong is 1, right is negative 2. Si es negative 2 is down, 2 unit, 1, 2 down. Look at that, 2 down, 2 down, and 1 to the right. Okay, here. We get this point. Okay, by the way, this point is the point 1,2, no? 1,2 because the y component decreasing because it's going down 2 units, and the x component increasing plus 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay, so we have a point. Nice. 1,2. And we're connecting this point by the straight line. But what kind of line? Solid line or dotted line? Solid or dotted?
Dotted. Dotted. Because we have
Dotted line.
the
The people who believe que es dotted, raise your hand. You know how you raise your hand in the chat? Raise hand like that. Okay, good. Entonces es, yeah, and the other people don't believe, I suppose, no? Okay, entonces es obvio que es solid line. And the indicator, you need to memorize information. In the mathematics, we have symbol, information, convention, agreement, okay? Que I do not create, I study like you. When it's less than or equal, it's solid, because it's equal. Equal solid, no equal dotted. Okay, entonces this line is look like that. Because we have equal sign. Yes, the reason, Oliveira. Equal sign solid. Because include the boundary and between two countries. Okay, entonces my question is now, what part you shape? Below the line or above the line? So we are working only in the first inequality. I don't touch the second. No. My goal is working in the first, one by one, step by step.
Would be below.
Below,
Less.
very well. Exactly, below. Entonces I highlight, but I highlight a little bit ugly, like that, because this is not the final answer. This is the partial answer, because it's the answer for the first inequality only, right? And let's move on to the second inequality.
Professor, can I ask a question before we move on for the next one? Yes, Professor. When we have like when it's below, we highlight the left part.
Well, when it's less than and below. It's the
Yes.
conclusion. When it's greater than, is above.
Yes, Professor. My question to you is how we know where we need to highlight. When it's below is on left and when it's above is on right?
Not necessary. Not necessary because let's see in the other example, but in this specific example, we have a line. So we have 50% here.
Can I, maybe if you show us a less than, it'll be easier to know which way is below and above, because it's less than, isn't it? Because the answer was less than.
Okay, but the problem is that we analyze vertical in that direction, no in that direction. So this is 2D, 2D. And we isolate the Y, and Y is vertical. When you talk about Y variation, it's in that direction. So that is the reason that using below is down, or above is up, up, below, down. No right, left, because it's Y. Ah, si yo isolate the X, pero no. Guys, this is the way. Okay, I am a teacher. I know very well how to explain that. Okay, don't change that, nothing. Only try to understand me, and that's it. Okay, it's easy. Si my inequality contain less than symbol, it's below. This is the Y. This is the line. Below is obvious que es down, and above is obvious que is up. Yes or no? I don't see any contradiction. For me, it's clear. But what is the confusing part?
I get it.
So you don't try to change the word. You try to adaptation to the word. This is your stretchness. So you try to change the word, you are weak. Okay? The word is like that. I understand the word because I am strong. Let's move on to the second inequality. Maybe in this inequality, maybe you are right a little bit. Look, I copy this inequality. Oh, but we have no Y. Okay. So the only thing you should do is isolate the X, because it's the only variable that we have here. Entonces I convert temporary to equation, this inequality. Y I discover que this is a vertical line. Yes or no? Vertical line. And vertical line passing through one, and one here. One here. And one more time, I do the line solid, right? Because include equal sign. Solid line. But in this case, yes, you are right. Because we are talking about X, no Y. Does it have no sense to say below or above? Have sense to say left or right. Okay, si es greater than, si es less than, es left. Si es greater than, is right. So you shape the part for the second inequality. Okay, you are doing the weird shape like that. No good. Entonces, what is my final answer? My final answer is the intersection between the region KH and the first inequality, and always is an intersection, the region is shape in the second inequality. Que in my opinion is that part. Of course, this continues forever in that direction, but it's bounded by this line and this line. And the answer is the yellow part. More clear now or confusing? More clear now or confusing? More clear now or confusing? Clear or confusing?
Clear, Professor.
Clear, Entonces, what option you select? A, B, C, or D? What option you... C, very well. Okay, I have a question. I have another question. C, Amari Alegre. Do you want, can I do in Desmos the same problem? No by hand? Do you want or no? Oh no.
Sure, show us.
Sure, of course, sure.
I'm gonna start using that application.
Why not? Okay. You relax. You always we using this application always, and this is your friend to help to understand this complicated problem. Okay, let's move on to Desmos. Okay, no problema. Let me share screen for the Desmos. Boom.
Can you show us how do you go into question 1 and question 2 and you hit the plus sign?
No. This okay? I have well. Remember the theoretical question I bring. I have one piece of paper here. You copy in your notebook, no? I suppose you are copying. Pero I don't. Bueno, in the video. By the way, guy, we recording the lecture or no? Yes, we recorded. Some nice student recording. Nice. You helped me a lot of. Okay. Let's move on to Desmos, guy. Desmos. Wait a second. I am crazy. Desmos. Okay. Because I am too focused here, concentrate in the mathematical part. I forgot. See, we have face-to-face in the classroom. Entonces, for me, it's easy. Okay. Entonces, further. Yeah, I create question 4. I don't know. Question 4. What number I put it? Question 40. Question 40. Question 40. Guy, this is not strictly necessary. Dude, this is the organization. When you have several problems, you want to organize, you create folder, no? But if you don't want to organize, no problema. You put it like that. And you can work in this one without account. But the only disadvantage is that you don't save your work. But it's okay. I respect any opinion, any idea. You don't want to create account, no problema. Okay. So I copied my first inequality, que es 2x plus y less than or equal 4, no? Okay. Do you like this color? Is this color is okay for you, or you prefer another color?
It's okay, perfect.
It's okay. I copied my second inequality. Okay, my second inequality is x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. But I'm using the same color. When you're working with the system, my recommendation is using the same color, because when you're using the same color, your identification, the solution, the part is dark. And it's obvious that one more time we get the same answer. Beautiful, fantastic. We are the best in Miami-Dade College. Any question?
So, Professor, the solution is when the two equations, the two inequalities overlap like that?
Super. That's the conclusion. Overlap. It's the region that overlap. So you have two regions in purple color. Yes or no?
Yes, Professor.
However, the intersection is the dark color, right?
Right.
And that's it. That's the solution. Let's practice. Yeah, let's continue practice. This is super easy. In my opinion, this is super easy. Of course, you need to remember very well the concept we were working before: line, slope. Okay, let me erase the board. Do you see the whiteboard?
Yes.
Noise. Noise. No noise. Thank you. Justin. Wow. Okay, whiteboard. Let's do it 41. 41 is 2x plus y less than or equal 4. And y minus 1 less than or equal 0. System of inequality. Inequality number 1, inequality number 2. Okay, what is the procedure? Well, I take one by one. I take one by one, separately. 2x plus y, less than or equal 4. Solve for y, always solve for y. Y less than or equal minus 2x plus 4. I convert temporary to equation. And I discover that this line has y and z at the point 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0,4 is that point. And slope is negative 2. Therefore, it's 2 down, 1, 2, and 1 to the right. And we're connecting this point by the solid line. One more time. Because my inequality contains equal sign. And what part I shade? Above the line or below the line? Now remember the below. Super. Now let's move on to the second inequality. Y minus 1 less than or equal 0. So for y less than or equal 1. Oh. I convert now temporary to equation. Y is equal 1. Oh, this equation, the x is missing. Therefore, this is a horizontal line. Horizontal line passing through 1. And it's a solid line because contain equal. 2. This is my line. Look at that. Horizontal line. Slope 0. No inclination. Wow. Okay. And this is infinity in both directions. This arrow indicates only the only thing information can indicate this arrow. That this line continues forever in both directions. And what part you shade? The part above the line or below? Above or below?
Below.
Below again. Because it's less than. Below. Okay, now this is a crucial moment in which you highlight the final answer. Okay, the final answer, I suppose, is the intersection.
Like a little square?
The little square. And what about that part? That part is okay or no? That part is below or no? No?
That's below.
Yeah. Okay, it's, you are doing intentionally line in one direction and line in another direction. When the line crosses, this belongs to the solution. In this case, no. In this case, no. In this case, of course, no. The basic is you have to line. Look. We want the mnemonic device to recognize. We have two lines. Chon, always. Two lines. Chan. And we have 4 possibilities. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's obvious in this case 3. Get that part. Okay? Because here we have a solution in the first, but no solution for the second. In this part, we have no solution in both. In this part, we have solution in the second, but not in the first. And this part, both. Okay, this is the solution. Region. Okay, you select, what do you select, guy? A, B, C, or D?
B.
B. Super good. Any question? Do you understand little by little? I know. Okay, we have different assumptions, symbolic something, right? And when you are familiar, you have no problem. Okay, 42. Sorry. Do you want to do a Desmond? Or you are strong doing Desmond? Desmond, The beauty of the Desmos is very, very intuitive. In Desmos, you type in the equation and the inequality and not necessarily solve for y. You type it and the original way is given. I type it, and Desmos do the graph. Not necessarily by hand, no. By hand more complicated because I need to find solve for y, convert to equation, you know. Okay, 42. 42 is 3x minus 2y less than or equal to 6. And x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. I don't know why in this example. No, there another example is different. Okay. Again, same idea. But this brings me a new complication. Look, I take the first inequality. Solve for y, always minus 2y less than or equal to minus 3x plus 6 divided by negative 2 because I want to isolate the y. And y alone, what's going on? What happened when you divide by a negative number? You have to reverse it. That is a reason that we cannot find conclusion for the original. No, you are in trouble, big trouble. You find conclusion after you isolate the y. So the 3/2 x minus 3. Because 6 divided by minus 2 and minus 3, no? Negative divided by negative, positive. Okay, so we are ready. We are ready to do the graph of this, at least this inequality. Let me try to do my best by hand. XY. I can see that the y-ness is -3, -1, -2, -3. Guys, I suppose that you know very well this, right? This is B, right? Wait, I forgot to say that I convert temporary to equation. You recognize that this is B, okay, -3, and the slope is 3/2, and the top part of the slope is right, and the bottom part is wrong, no? We are super familiar with this. So it's 3 up. By coincidence, it's the same. Is 1, 2, 3. We have in 0,0 and 2 to the right. 1, 2. And we get the second point. And we connecting. We connecting by solid line. You recognize it's solid because it's equal. And this inequality. And this inequality is equal. Good. And you shade, what part you shade? What part you shade? Above the line or below the line?
Above.
Exactly. And we are doing the weird highlight like that. No elegant. Because I know the partial answer. Okay, let's take in the second equality, que is x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. This is x. We have y missing. And this is greater than or equal to 1. I convert to equation. This is vertical line passing through 1. Vertical line is solid. It's solid. It's solid. And what part you shave? You shave, in this case, vertical line is different idea. Is to the right or to the left? To the left. To the left. To the left. Like Beyond's song. To the left, to the left.
It's right.
To the right, no Beyond's song. To the right. How do you know it's to the right? What is the number greater than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So this symbol greater than, okay. Greater than is or above when you move in the y direction or to the right when you move in x direction. And less than is below,
which is negative.
Exactly. And left. So you highlight that like that, no?
So in this case, we're moving to the right. That's why it's okay.
Okay, good. I need to understand now the intersection. What do you think? That part is intersection, yes or no? No or yes? That part is intersection, yes or no? No. Of course, that part, no. The intersection, I suppose, is that part. So I create intentionally. I highlight using the line.
That's the solution, right? That the one that you're doing now.
Exactly. Entonces, what, in your opinion, is the option I need to select? A, B, C, D. Come on, guys, for today, not for tomorrow. Es what? Es D. Mari Alegre. She said que es D.
Right, it's D. Yeah.
Es D.
Give us a chance to look.
Huh? Say again.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just give me a chance to look. It's D. Yes, the answer is D, like in dog.
Okay. Well, I said David. Okay, super. We are the best guy. Little by little. It's a process, it's complicated. But it's possible. If you pay attention and you work too hard. I suppose everyone is working in the homework online.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Hey, any question, let me know. I try to help. You email me, I send the solution. 43 now. Oh, what the hell? Look, inequality number 1, inequality number 2. It's a system of inequality. X plus 2y less than or equal 3, and x plus y greater than or equal 0. Okay. I have no idea, but I know what is the procedure. The procedure, you take one by one separately. X plus 2y less than or equal 3, and you solve for y always. Minus x plus 3. You see, do you realize that intentionally, when I move x to the other side, I put in the first place, not in the second. Because I compare this with the famous y equal mx plus b. Right? No, b plus mx. What the hell is that? I don't understand this. Okay? So it is, you divide by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2. Y is less than or equal negative 1/2 x plus 3/2. Okay. Now we convert to equation to understand much better. Negative 1/2 x plus 3/2. Bueno, 3/2 in decimal is 1.5. You put in your calculator 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. Or do by hand is 1.5. So when you are doing the graph of this, I know que the y es lo que era en 1.5. Suppose que this is 1, this is 2, is in the middle, 1.5. 3/2. And we're moving 1 down, que is here. Because right is negative, and 2 to the right. 1, 2. This is my second point. And we're connecting this point and this point. What kind of line are you using? Sorry, no?
What is the number on the points?
And the point, this point is the point 0, 1.5. And this point is the point, let me see, 1 is going down 1, entonces is 0.5. Because you're subtracting 1 here, 1.5 minus 1, which is going down in y. 1.5 minus 1 is 0.5 or 1/2, whatever you want to write. Comma 2, no? Oh, sorry, coño. Is, look. So the x component is 2. Because you move it to the right, 2 units, no? Look, 2. Wrong is 2. And this is 0.5. Positive 0.5 or 1/2, whatever you want. 2, 1. Clear, Ingrid? Oh no.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Now, what kind of line are you using?
Solid.
Exactly. solid line. Well, solid line. And what direction I shape? Below or above? And what direction? And take a look this side. Let's start.
Below.
Below.
It's less than, so it's below, right?
Exactly. Less than below. Very, very well. Okay, I did the first part. The second part, you take the second inequality. Let me try. Let me try here. X plus y. Greater than or equal to 0. Solve for y. Always solve for y.
I can't see it.
No? Now? Now? Okay, solve for y, entonces minus x. Uy. Okay, entonces this line you convert to equation. This line, the b is missing, is 0. That means que passing through 0,0. And the slope is -1. Entonces -1 is 1 down and 1 to the right. Something like that. And we're connecting this point, 0,0, and this point, it would be 1, -1. We're connecting by solid line again. Again, solid line.
Yes, Professor.
Yes, Professor. Solid line. In what direction I shape? I shape, look at that symbol. What direction I shape? In what direction? Below the line, the new line, or above?
Above.
Above, very well. Okay, now this is the crucial moment in which I shade or highlight the common part que both inequality share. Okay, that part. In my opinion, no? Are you agree or disagree?
I agree.
And what is the option que corresponde with this answer? What is the option que corresponde with this answer? You have not the document que I sent to you.
A, Professor.
A, right? A option.
Professor, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What is the value of x?
No, x is a variable. X is all real number. So in general, x and y are variable, and variable are free value. And we have two categories, no? X, que es the independent variable, and y is dependent variable. What means to be that? Okay, x is totally free, all real number, and y not exactly, because y dependent of x according to the equation que connecting both. But this is a variable. This is a variable. I don't know if this is the answer for your question, no? Or I don't understand very well your question, no?
No, Professor. We have in this example our result. The result it was like.
Okay, I understand. Okay. In the second line or in the first line?
The second line. Professor.
Exactly. In the second line, I discovered that this point was 0,0. Do you understand why, no?
No.
No. The reason is that I discovered that B is 0. Okay, when you temporarily write like equation and we compare with the famous mx plus b, I realize que b is 0. That is the reason que es 0,0. So my y-intercept always is 0, b. Depending the value of the b we have in the problem, no? But the b is 0 in this case. Clear this idea? Yes or no? Yes. Now, what is the second point? Can I use it? Because we need to point, no? To do the line. The point we're using one more time, the slope. And the slope in this example is -1. And the interpretation for the slope, as always, is row and rise ratio. Wrong is 1, right is -1. So I go down 1 unit, I go to the right 1 unit. Yeah, you obtain that point. By the way, this point is the point 1, -1. Super.
Yes, Professor.
Good. Very good. Okay, this was 40, 40, 40, 43, no? Okay, 43. Let's move on to 44, and that's it, I suppose, no? Yes. Time fly, unbelievable. I want to start next class with the document that I sent to you yesterday. It's a review for the test, okay? Because my plan in the syllabus is...
Excuse me, Professor.
Uh-huh.
We have up to 47.
47.
We have 44, 45, 46, 47.
Oh. Thank you. 47. Oh, you're right. You're 47. 47. But no. I don't do 45 and 46. Yes or no? I did 45, no? 45.
No, Professor.
No? All right, let me see. I am confusing. I did 43. Now 44.
Yes, you did 42.
Ingrid, mistake.
Yeah, but 44 is not the last one, like you said. We also have 45, we have 46, and we have 47. We have
Okay,
three more problems.
what is the next we are doing now? 44 or 45?
44.
Okay. And the rest, you say 47 is a noise. Okay?
Say that.
Okay, entonces no 47, 44.
Okay, 44, yes.
Okay,
but
no problem.
my point, Professor, my point is that we have three more.
Absolutely, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
But we have no time, no? Entonces I propose you.
Whatever. Yeah, okay. You don't want it, that's fine.
Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's focus on the mathematics. X minus 2y less than or equal to. You solve for y. You solve for y always. Minus 2y less than or equal minus x plus 2. Divided by -2. Be careful, because when you divide by a negative number, you have to reverse the inequality sign. Negative divided by negative, positive half, -1. And now you convert to equation. I'm ready to do the graph of this. I recognize que the b is -1. I plot that point, -1. Guys, you follow me, right? It's the same routine.
Yes, Professor.
And from this point, it's 1 up and 2 to the right. 1 up, because right is 1 and wrong is 2. 1, 2. And this point is the point 2,0. And this point was 0,1. And we connected both points by the line. What kind of line? Solid, no? Solid, right? Solid. Okay. Very good. I did the... No, I don't finish. Now I need to shape. What part I shape? Below or above? What part I shape? Below or above?
Above.
Above.
Hold on.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, above.
Above. How do you know it's above? What is the glue we give me information it's above?
The sign.
What sign? What sign?
Above is greater than.
Exactly. That's it. End the story. No more complication. X plus y, I take the second inequality. Less than or equal to 0. Okay, again, one more time. Solve for y. Y less than or equal minus x. I convert temporary to equation. In this case, no b anymore. 0, 0,0, 0,0. And its low is -1. Entonces, 1 down and 1 to the right. It's solid again. Solid line in that direction. And what part I shape? I shape below or I shape above?
Wait, is that 0, 0?
Below. Below.
It's one by one. Ingrid asked me about something zero. Zero is because
No. When you drew the line, you see how you drew the 2, 0.
This is
and
2
the
points.
0, -1.
Exactly. Entonces, the slope es -1. The slope is -1. And -1 in my mind, I suppose que wrong is 1 and right is -1. That means que go down 1 unit. This is right and this is wrong. Okay, and you discover the second point, que este point 1, -1. And we connect it. Now my question was what part I shade? Below, above, below, above, below, above?
Below.
Below again, below. No. The first one was above, it's below. So this is a moment in which I need to shape the common part, the share both region. Okay, my imagination is that part. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, the option. Wait a second. Include that part, no? Include. Let me make a zoom to see more. Yes. I suppose yes. Include that part, eh?
Yeah.
Include that part. And include also the boundary. Good or not good? One more or no? No more?
No.
No more. Why no?
We don't have time, Professor.
No. We have 1 minute, no? What time it is now?
12:29.
We have 1 minute, no? And 1 minute is impossible. Okay. So my idea is next time, so next Tuesday, I skip this problem. I go directly to the review. Okay? The review is at the beginning. Big beginning of the chapter 2. What is the topic we are discussing in the chapter 2? Number 1, formulas. You remember the formulas? The formula is the equation, but it contains several variables, and you need to isolate one in particular. Number 2, inequality. Pero inequality compound inequality. And remember, compound incluye or and.
Which form? No, number one. You said formulas. Which formulas?
Surprise. Suppose that formula. Fahrenheit degree is equal to 5/9.
Oh, no. An area and the cone and the
cylinder? Exactly. One or two stupid questions like that you can see in the test. No big deal.
Sometimes they can be hard, Professor.
And okay, we practice in the review. Trust to me. And also any question that you have. And I enjoyed this weekend because nobody except Ingrid asked me a question. The rest no. Entonces I suppose que you know.
What question did I ask you?
No. By email you sent me some question, no, about the homework. Number 6.
Yes. I remember. Yeah.
I remember everything. Entonces, this is inequality, compound inequality, and or. Pero ese es en 1D, one dimension. 1D. Number 3, que in my opinion is the most important topic in the chapter 2, is the system of equation. Remember, substitution and elimination, que you like so much. Yes or no? This is the most important for me. Bam, bam. And you can see a lot of questions in the test like that. And number 4 is the topic that we're discussing today, que es the system of inequality. System of inequality, pero in 2 dimensions. And the answer...
Sorry. The most important, you said system of equations?
Yeah. Okay. No, everything is important. It's the majority of the weight of the test lie in the system of equation.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. I love you so much, everyone. You are the best. You are the best in Miami-Dade College. As soon as possible.
And
Not
number
right now.
4 is systems of what?
Eh?